Let me do that again. My microphone was muted. This is Bernae Bernoy inviting you into my art studio. It is Tuesday. It's time for a little bit of art practice. And hey, let's work on this cute little fall gnome. It was hard to decide, but I've got another what do you call it? Another comfortable fall design coming up for you uh, tomorrow. But yeah, let's get started. All right, let me go ahead without further ado. Let me share my camera to my YouTube stage here. There we go. So now we're ready to paint over here. And right here for TikTok, we are also, I think, in a pretty good position to paint. Let me try to ease you in just a bit closer. And I think if I lower you just a little bit, am I about to mess some things up? Is that as low as we can go? Okay. All right. Yep, that's as low as we can go right here. So what I will try to do is move this over. Okay. So we need some water. Let's get some fresh, clean water. And if this is your first time joining, that's great. Welcome. This is Bernae Bernoy. Make sure you're saying hello or drop a I like to paint too or something like that, or paint emoji or something in the comments. But this is what we're painting today, a cute little fall gnome. So I'm not sure if we're going to have a part 1 and a part 2. Sometimes we just have to see. This is art practice. We just want to pop in for a little while and send you on about your merry way. Okay, so let me get some water. I currently don't have this in my download file. I have the gnome with the apple. So if you want to paint along, go grab the one at thepaintedpose.com. Go grab that one with the apple. I'm going to grab some water and then I'll be right back. Awesome. I am so glad to be here ready to paint with you today. And, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me bring in this other light and let's see if that's going to help us in the TikTok land. Is that going to help? Are we doing things that's helping over here? I don't think so, but we're going to keep it moving. Let's see. If I hold it up this way, the light hopefully is a little bit better. You know what? No wonder. There's a light going in the wrong direction. Okay, so hopefully that's better. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for the hearts. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. We're going to get started with this. Drop a comment. Hey, let me know if you'd like to join me live one day. I would love to paint with you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully this is above that comment line right there so you can see it. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, I've got my napkins over here. I'm just going to dunk my brushes in the water to make sure that they're cleaned out because sometimes I forget to clean them out from before, but I think we're okay. All right, we're good for YouTube and everything. Let's slide that up just a little bit. We're ready to go. Now, this one is fun and easy. You could do whatever color combination that you want to do. I am going to kind of give it like a nice warm kind of, I don't know, fireplace glow back here on a white wall or something. And then I do like the green earthy hat. So I'm going to this one is easy. This one will go very, very quickly. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little orange right here. And I am just moving this along pretty quickly. You may want to take your time, but I like to just move kind of fast. But, it depends on my audience, what they need. For me, I like to just throw some color on here and react to it and see which way I want to go next. So I've got this orange down here. And I'm going to add just a little bit more in here to make it a little bit more vibrant. And once we get the background color around there, then sometimes that helps us make other decisions. So my paper is wet, so I'm just going in with a little bit more color along the edges to make it a little bit richer, okay? Now you can keep it pale and light. You can give it a more vintage feel if you'd like. Make it yours. And like I said, this one isn't in the download folder. If you want it, let me know. But there's the one with the apple in the download folder. Honey, I need to put a snowflake on here because when I tell you, honey, Sunday, oh, it was different. Oh, and I can't even ask you what's in your cup. I forgot I was warming up my coffee. And it's out there in the microwave, and I'm trying to see if I can hop over this wire to go get it without tearing down the whole studio. So maybe I just better stay right here, you know? So, okay, so this is nice and orange, okay? And I'm okay with that for now. We may go in and add maybe a little bit of texture, a little bit of depth to it. But for right now, that's good. I'm going to clean out my brush. And if you've been with me before, you know I'm an art teacher and I teach the kids to wet on wet. So we're going to give the paper back here just a little bit of a drink of water because this is a large area and we want to move the paint along quickly without it soaking, being drawn into the paper. All right, so let me just be quiet as I go along here because wherever I put the water, that's where the paint is going to want to go. All right, so I've got to be careful. So wherever I don't want the paint to go, I've got to keep that brush out there. So I'm going to get close to this edge over here, and then we're going to go ahead and throw some green up in here. And I'm going to show you as I mix it. I don't want necessarily just a bright green jewel tone right out of the box. And I probably should have had that mixed first. So let me grab my paint. Whoop. Let me grab my paint. And I'm going to come over here, add a little bit of water up in here. I'm going to go in here with my green. Okay. Put that on up in there. And I want it to be a little bit more opaque. All right. So we're going to throw a little bit of black up in there because I want it to be more of a, more of a quiet green, not a spring green. Okay, so that is, I think, enough here. Let me clean out my brush and let me go get some more straight green right here. All right. All right, I think this is a good color. We'll see. Sometimes you don't know until you get this on here. I'm going to just let me put this down now. I'm going to quickly grab a little bit more water right on the tip of my brush, and we're going for it. All right, so that's the color that I like. But once again, you know I am painting over here on, what you call this paper? Index card paper. So it is not watercolor paper. All right, so we're going in here with this first round of green. You could always, let me get some, honey, this, oh, that microwave keeps beeping. I want some of that coffee. But what do I want more? Do I want to paint more or do I want coffee more? I love to paint. And I haven't painted since we were together last. So let me get this over here. And you have to establish a light source. Maybe beginners don't care about that, but as you paint a little bit more, you want your paintings to improve, then you want them to maybe be a little more realistic. You think about which direction the light is coming from, the top, the bottom, the left, the right, the center. All right, so this, I feel better that we got rid of the white on the hat here. And you know what? I don't mind, because this is watercolor, I don't mind if we get some of that, what do you call it? I don't know, the term escapes me. Where the watercolor dries in puddles and pools. I like that. Sometimes it depends on what you're working on. You may like more or less of it. On the hat here, maybe that'll give us an interesting texture. What if this was a stripe? Let me add a little water. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so we got that going on. And I'm thinking that the light will be coming from the right. That's generally how I do it. You know, we read, what is that? left to right. So sometimes I like that light source to kind of meet you on that side. Now, we did not paint the brim. I thought about that after I started putting the green down. It's like, okay, well, maybe we could have the brim a slightly different color. Let's make it a little bit more yellow. Okay, and we can move that along quickly. This is an easy shape. All right, so we're gonna go back in here. Let's go get some more of this. Oh boy, we mixed just enough. Now, once again, you could paint this any color that you'd like. Go and get the apple one from my download folder. I don't have this one in there. It's probably time for me to get the apple one out. All right, so I just want some straight yellow right now, just to see what that looks like. I might not like it. It might be too warm, but you know, sometimes you don't know until you see. Then you change it. You know, sometimes you can't change it. Oh my goodness. Hello there. And I'm so sorry when I'm painting, honey, I just, this is what I can concentrate on. Eventually I might have the setup where I might have my iPad or something there where I can see everything and just kind of glance up. But you are over here to my left, so I have to stop painting and look at you over here. Oh, goodness. Oh, somebody's invited me to co-host. I don't know. Get into my direct messages and let me know who you are so then I can check you. I can check your page out and see if, you know, you're legit. Because some of these folks out here, how do I say that? Some of these folks are really not who they say they are. And from what I understand, that can compromise a page. So please forgive me for operating with a little bit of care here. All right, let me get out of here because this one is a fast, easy painting. This is 6:49. Let's go ahead and get some skin tone on here. I think I'm going to make it nice and chocolate like me. You can make it peachy. Do I have my card here? Let me show you how to do some quick skin tone. I need to probably do a live just on that. So I'm going to wet my paper here just a little bit. I'm going to go get a little bit of orange. Oh, that's it. A little bit of peachy. If you're a little warmer, then, you know, get in here and add a little bit of that red. All right. I don't know if you can see it. If you're a little bit on that peachy side, all right. That's how you get your skin tone. And if it's too bright, go in there and neutralize it with a little bit of brown or just a skosh, as my dad would say, a little skosh of black if it's too bright. Okay, just to neutralize it. I am dipping down in my black here just a little bit, just to neutralize it. Now that might be too much. So if that's too much, you know, we just adjust it. All right, now for the darker skin, now because I just have the basic colors here, of course, I'm going to go in with a little bit of orange, just like that again. And then I'm just going to go over here with a little bit of brown. All right. And then, of course, you can add a little bit more brown. Maybe just, if that's too warm, go get a little skosh of black just to neutralize that out a little bit. Honey, and I'm just sitting here just talking to TikTok. Poor YouTube. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, I guess eventually when I get enough followers or whatever, then I can morph them together. All right, so I'm going to make a little chocolate. I'm going to leave the beard white. Oh my goodness, we still have a lot of time, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and give the paper a little drink of water. And like I said, I'm going to start off with a little orange. Let me go over to the ears. So chocolate, what did I say? Let me go right on ahead. I can't talk right now, so hold on one second. I got to concentrate. This is why I tell the kids, focus. You're solving a visual problem. You wouldn't be talking during a math problem or a writing problem. Come on in here. Oh, maybe we did a little too much, y'all. Let's go right on over here. Let's see how we're going to fix this. Ooh, let's move it along fast. Let's grab a little orange. Let's grab a little more orange. Ooh, wait. That soaked in real fast. Oh, let me see. Let me stop talking. All right. You see it comes together really, really fast. Let me come up underneath this hat. child, when I tell you this is a good time for me, and I am so glad that this is like my 10th year anniversary doing paint parties. Okay. One of my principals got me started, um, Miss Krishandra Davis here in Indianapolis. It's Mrs. Good now. So if you look her up, she got me started out here in these paint party streets uh, 10 years ago. Flournoy, I need you to do my paint party. Well, ma'am, I just I just do kids. I don't know about doing adults. I'm not about that adult life. Think about it. Okay, Flanora, you gonna do my paint party? Well, ma'am, I don't know anything about that. I've heard of them, but yeah, I don't know about that. Think about it. Flanora, you gonna do my paint party? I need you to do my paint party. I want to have a paint party at my house. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna send you a link because it's like, ma'am, I really just don't know. Oh, that's my timer letting me know to hurry up, wrap this up. So you see, I'm trying to add a little bit of three-dimensionality to this, and I'm over here just running my mouth. So uh, let me make sure you know, what is that girl doing? I'm over here trying to catch my whole three-dimensional life. All right. But yeah, that's a little bit of my story. So like I said, I'm going to open up my, all right, we're blending that out over there, and we will probably come back along here. Let me check this time out. We're going along pretty good. That is okay. We got a little more time. Let's go in here and do a little lip. Now, you could leave the white beard the way the white beard is and go on about your life and be just happy. This is fun. This is cute, but I'm a little extra over here, so I always like to do the background, but you don't have to. This is a complete statement right here. All right. Let me make sure I rub this out right here so it's not just a dark mark. Well, let me go in here. I'm going to add a little black. Just a little black right up underneath here. To dim this, to make this look like a little shadow right up underneath that rim. Okay. And I'm just kind of blending it in a little bit. Let me add a little bit over there. So now, let me put a little bit up in here. And like I said, you just kind of think about where the light source is coming, all right? And this is fun and fast. Go to my website, thepaintedpose.com. You will get an email after you join the email list. And in that email, you will get a link to go to, I'm going to say it's my freebie file, right? Go to my freebie file. You will see the Apple one in the fall section. It's just a little fall folder, okay? We're not doing anything complicated. Now watch. Let me see if I'm going to, listen. I don't know about what TikTok is going to do because it just kind of keeps stopping me for whatever reason. I am not selling this one. This one is free for them, TikTok. Okay, so I'm just going in here, add my own little flavor. Oh, that didn't taste so good, but that's okay. All right, so we're just going to go right over here. Just because I can. You can too. My hands are shaking a little bit. Let me go up here. Oh, look at that. That is so much fun. Nothing hard, nothing complicated. Just a cute little gnome, for November. It's 6:56. Dare I go ahead? I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that wet on wet technique. I'm just going to leave the beard bright white. I might go in here. Let me stop lying. Y'all see I can't help it. I'm going to go right up over here, up underneath the nose, add a little bit of gray. Okay. Go right up underneath this part right here, add a little gray. That just adds a little bit of visual interest. Okay. And you want more of those tips, stick with me. All right. Stick with me. I'm just going over here, just doing what I do. All right. Coming up over here. All right. And I have minimal gray on here. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's do a quick bit of wet on wet. Let's do that for 3 minutes. Let's see, is this the right one? Nope, that's the one I left acrylic paint in. Let me get that out of there. So I'm gonna wet this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, good gracious. Oh, I'm so close up in here with these lights. Gonna do this quick wet on wet, and we're getting out of here. Okay. We could finish up a few details maybe tomorrow, but when I said before, there are so many different paintings. I could paint 3 a day and still won't get through all of the wonderful designs. All right, so what I did was get on up in here real fast, and I'm adding a little bit of blue sky back here. You don't have to. It could be a nighttime sky if you'd like. And I just like to quickly eliminate the white. It just makes it more interesting. You don't have to. Like I say, I'm the art teacher. And, I'm here to give you a few tips. So next time you go to a paint party, and I'm going to suggest you book one, find your local paint party business owner and book. Some people have a minimum. Mine is 20 people, and starting at $25. So find somebody. It depends on what it is. If you're going to have like a 3-hour session, expect to do $35 or more. All right. But, try to keep it short. And, have some other stuff there for your guests. All right. So we did that really, really fast. I'm just going to go on this side a little bit more, a little bit of blue. 6:58. See? And the kids know at my school. And just for the record, if you are a student watching on here, get on over here and get yourself ready for school. Make sure you got on some socks because it's cold. Don't do those cute little socks. Put on some real socks. Okay, better not see anybody at school with shorts on today because that wind is going to chase you around. Chase you around out here. It is rough. I think it's like 20 degrees. This is not 60-degree weather. Get yourself together. Okay? And I love you, and I'll see you at school. All right? So there we go. That's that PSA. We got to do that from time to time for the people that we love. All right. I'm done. I'm leaving that alone. That is fun. That is cute. That is nice. That is wonderful. That is amazing. And it's there for you. It's easy. It's easy. This is art with a little bit of training wheels on. You can do this. You can do that. And you can do a little bit more. I promise you can. Let's get out of here. There we are. We are adding ourselves to the stage over here, and we're going to sign off. I have to remember to leave time. To sign off. Oh, we don't have much time, though. Let me clip this on up here so this doesn't drop down while I am saying goodbye. All right, this is Brene Flenoy. Let me aim. Okay, TikTok. Okay, everybody. Hello over there. This is Brene Flenoy. I am so excited. Listen, I'm fighting with this light back here. So excited to join you and invite you into my studio. Joining me. What am I saying? I will be back tomorrow with another cute. I might work on a few little details. Once this dries, child, you get you some crayons, some colored pencils. If you want to go with a few more details, I might do a little bit more here. But this is a complete statement. And hey, this one is not in the file, but the one with the apple, I painted that on YouTube a couple months back. So this is Brene Flenoy, the art teacher. By day, I love painting portraits. So this for me, you're going to see a lot more of little cutes because this is fun. I enjoy it, and I want you to join me, okay? Enjoy. Whatever your art is, okay? You might cook, you might dance, you might paint walls, you may cut grass, you may, I don't know, bake the best pies. Whatever your art is, go do that and share that with somebody. I love creating artwork. So I'm inviting you into my studio. Okay, so this is what we're doing over here. All right, so you go spread your art joy wherever you are. This is what I'm doing over here. I'll see you tomorrow between 6:30, 6:40 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be right here, God willing, Peace to you. Enjoy your day. And let me sign off over here on the tube of the U. Thank you. I didn't get no munchie. I got one comment. Who gave me a comment? Okay, thank you. 31%, 18 and 24. Get off of here. Go get your mama. Go get your mama and your grandmama in there. That's what I want to paint with. But if you want to paint with me, go get the stuff. I already know you ain't going because I would hear it. Ding, ding, ding. I would know. All right. Why are you asking me? Did I end the stream? Oh my goodness.